Have you ever felt that something invisible is shifting in your life? A quiet energy, a mysterious pull, or an unexplainable feeling that someone is thinking about you at this very moment. According to this angel message, the universe is revealing that your soulmate can no longer hide their feelings. The walls they built around their heart are beginning to crumble, and the emotions they tried so hard to suppress are now becoming impossible to ignore. This is not happening by accident. Divine timing is moving events into place, creating opportunities for truth, honesty, and emotional breakthroughs. The angels encourage you to remain patient because what is unfolding behind the scenes is more powerful than you realize. Your soulmate has spent a long time questioning their own emotions, wondering if they should reach out, express themselves, or continue pretending that everything is normal. But every passing day has only made their feelings stronger. The connection they have with you keeps returning to their thoughts, their dreams, and even the smallest moments of silence. You may have noticed unusual signs lately. Perhaps certain songs remind you of someone you cannot explain. Maybe repeating numbers keep appearing in unexpected places, or you suddenly feel emotional without understanding why. These experiences can serve as reminders to stay open to hope and personal reflection. The angels say these moments are encouraging you to trust that meaningful change is possible when you continue moving forward with confidence. Your soulmate has tried to distract themselves with work, responsibilities, and daily routines. They convinced themselves that ignoring their emotions would make them disappear. Yet every attempt only strengthened what they truly feel inside. Deep in their heart, they know there is something unique about the bond they share with you. No matter how far they run or how busy life becomes, your presence remains in their mind. The angels want you to understand that genuine love often develops quietly before it becomes visible. Sometimes people hide their feelings because they fear rejection, past disappointments, or uncertainty about the future. Your soulmate may have carried emotional burdens that made it difficult to express vulnerability. But healing has been taking place little by little, preparing them to communicate with greater honesty. This message is also about your own journey. Instead of chasing answers or forcing situations, focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Continue building your confidence, pursuing your goals, and appreciating the blessings already in your life. The strongest relationships are often formed when both people are growing individually while remaining open to meaningful connection. The angels say your energy has been changing. You have become stronger through challenges that once seemed impossible to overcome. Every disappointment taught you resilience. Every delay taught patience. Every unanswered question encouraged faith in your own path. These experiences have prepared you for a future where emotional maturity matters more than rushing into conclusions. Meanwhile, your soulmate has been observing from a distance in ways you may never have realized. They admire your strength, your kindness, and your ability to keep moving despite obstacles. They have begun to recognize qualities they once overlooked, and this realization has awakened feelings they can no longer deny. You might wonder why they stayed silent for so long. The angels reveal that silence does not always mean absence of emotion. Sometimes silence hides overwhelming affection. Some people need extra time to understand their own heart before sharing it with another person. That period of reflection can feel frustrating, but it often leads to greater sincerity when the truth finally emerges. There may soon be moments where conversations become deeper, eye contact lasts longer, or unexpected opportunities bring you closer together. These events may appear ordinary on the surface, yet they can carry important emotional significance. Stay aware, but avoid assuming outcomes before they unfold naturally. The angels also remind you that love flourishes when respect and trust exist alongside emotion. Healthy relationships are built through communication, understanding, and mutual support. If your soulmate reaches out, listen with openness while remaining true to your own values and boundaries. Another important message is to release fear. Fear often convinces people that happiness will disappear or that disappointment is inevitable. But the universe invites you to replace doubt with courage. Believe that you deserve honesty, kindness, and meaningful relationships. When you carry that belief within yourself, you naturally attract healthier experiences. Your soulmate has likely replayed memories involving you countless times. Small conversations, shared smiles, brief encounters, or even simple messages have taken on greater meaning in their heart. What once seemed ordinary has become unforgettable because their emotions have deepened beyond expectation. The angels encourage forgiveness where appropriate, not because the past should be forgotten, but because carrying resentment can weigh heavily on your own heart. Releasing bitterness creates room for peace, growth, and clearer decisions. Forgiveness does not require ignoring mistakes. It means choosing not to let old pain define your future. You are entering a season where emotional truths become harder to hide. Masks begin to fall away. Pretenses lose their power. Authentic feelings seek expression. This applies not only to your soulmate, but also to yourself. Be honest about what you truly want from relationships and from life. There is also a lesson about timing. Many people believe opportunities disappear forever if they do not happen immediately. Yet the angels remind you that some connections need time to mature. Patience does not guarantee a particular outcome, but it can provide the clarity needed for wise choices and genuine understanding. As this energy continues to unfold, focus on gratitude. Appreciate the lessons you have learned, the people who support you, and the progress you have already made. Gratitude strengthens optimism and helps you recognize positive changes that might otherwise go unnoticed. Your soulmate may soon surprise themselves by speaking words they once believed they would never say. The emotional pressure of hiding their feelings has become too great. They are beginning to understand that honesty brings freedom, while silence only creates distance. Even if uncertainty still exists, trust your intuition alongside practical judgment. Observe actions as well as words. Real commitment is shown through consistency, respect, and reliability over time. Allow trust to develop naturally rather than through assumptions alone. The angels also remind you not to compare your path with anyone else's. Every connection has its own pace, challenges, and lessons. Social expectations and outside opinions should not determine the value of your personal journey. What matters most is creating relationships rooted in mutual care and understanding. This message carries hope because transformation is already happening beneath the surface. Conversations are aligning. Hearts are softening. Opportunities are forming in unexpected ways. What once felt impossible may soon feel surprisingly close. Continue taking care of yourself physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. Stay connected with friends and family who encourage your growth. Build a life that feels meaningful regardless of who enters or leaves it. Ironically, this inner stability often makes authentic relationships even stronger. The angels leave you with one final reminder. When someone can no longer hide their feelings, truth eventually seeks a path into the light. Whether through words, actions, or unexpected circumstances, sincerity finds its moment. Remain open, remain wise, and remain hopeful. The future is shaped not only by destiny, but also by the choices you make every single day. As you move forward, carry confidence instead of fear and patience instead of frustration. If this message resonates with your heart, let it inspire you to embrace growth, kindness, and authenticity. Trust that the right conversations will happen at the right time. And remember that the strongest connections are often built on honesty that could no longer stay hidden. The angels encourage you to keep believing in your own worth, because when you value yourself, you create the space for meaningful relationships to flourish and for genuine emotions to be shared with courage and sincerity.